Government wants to control you because you're you think for yourself, especially if you're on the right.
They're not worried about gun crime. They're worried about you protecting yourself. You haven't done anything wrong. They're not trying to control guns. They're trying to control you.
Make no mistake about it. This is about control of your mind. Secondarily speaking, it's also about control of how you protect yourself. Just call the police that was just defunded if someone breaks into your house. Oh yeah, they're not going to be coming around. Then you got prosecutors out there who are actively not prosecuting gun crimes. Then they say, well, gun crime is up. We got to take guns away. Why? Prosecute the gun crimes. No, that's racist. Oh, so it's racist to prosecute gun crimes, but it's also racist for me to protect myself with a gun that's protected under the Second Amendment? Oh, okay, I see how it is. No, say no more. I'll give them all. Wait a minute, I'm not going to give them up. That's funny. First, they come after the Second Amendment. Well, you see, they're always attacking the amendments. It doesn't matter which one, if you think about it. I mean, obviously they're not attacking the third. But for the most part, they attack the first. And by attacking the first, they use big tech and big government to basically silence the opposition. They wanted Trump out of the picture. And believe you and me, they did it by silencing him off the digital public square. Now, they're coming after your guns. Now, you're not going to say, well, they're only coming after military grade style. What is that? Every gun, technically, is a military grade rifle or a handgun. Case in point, you look back at the American Revolution, people's rifles, their smoothbore, muskets, were a military grade rifle or a gun. The potato isn't really pushing this. He is, but he's not in control. You got to look who's behind this control or who's behind this crackdown of guns. They talk about the gun show loophole. That doesn't exist. When you go to a gun show and you want to buy a gun from someone who's selling at a table, you go through a background check. Every time, 100% of the time. It always happens that way. Now, if there's a private citizen selling one at the gun show, yeah, you can buy it off him if you prefer, without a background check. Also, that also applies to, let's say you go to your friend's house. He's going, I got a bunch of guns. You want to buy my Glock 19? I don't need it anymore. And you determine what the price for it is, and you buy it from him without a background check. Now they're trying to push that or say, well, the gun show loophole. What loophole? There's no loophole. You see, people are idiots out there, and they just believe whatever the goddamn potato tells you. He goes, hey, listen to the potato. He says there's a gun show loophole. Loophole. What loophole? What? There is no loophole. That's how they do it. They say, well, you don't need 10 rounds more than 10 rounds in your AR-15. Why? Why do you get to determine what I can and can't use to defend myself? I'll just use a shotgun and blast it outside your house. Really? Remember when that freaking potato said that? He says, just go out on your porch and fire 2 blasts in the air. Oh, okay, great. You just fired 2 shots from your double-barrel shotgun. Oh, wait. Now I got to reload. Oh, too late. Whoever's trying to break in your house knows he already shot 2 shots. Matter of fact, if you come outside with an AR-15, you're not going to shoot it stupidly in the air. Why? Because it's possibly illegal, and you don't know where that bullet's going to come down onto. You see, this is all part and parcel of the progressive Democrat fascist narrative. They want to control you 100% across the board. This is about control. It's not about safety, because if it was about safety, they would actually be trying to reduce crime, prosecuting these people who use firearms incorrectly or illegally. It's already illegal to kill somebody. It's already illegal to use a gun while committing a felony. That's illegal. What are you trying to... It's about control. 100% across the board. If they can control you and what you can use to defend yourself, what's next? Then they can come for your First Amendment. They can come for the 4th. They can come for the 5th. They come for the 6th. If you can't defend yourself against a tyrannical government, then what? It's about control. The Democrats, the progressives, the socialists, the fascists, the communists, They're all one and the same. They want to control you by any means necessary. And big tech, and I guarantee it, big tech is behind it 100%. They will control you as well. They will control the narrative. I get. Matter of fact, here's an example. Go on big tech's platforms, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They're not a publisher at all. They don't have editorial control. And try to, dare I say, question the WHO, question the CDC. Try it. You'll get yeeted off the platform quicker than shit. This is all about control. If they can control the guns, then they control you. If they can control your thoughts, they can control you. If they can tell you you can't go to church, but you can go to Costco and shop because of a virus, they control you. It's all about control. I don't know how many times I have to keep telling you this so you can understand this. The government wants to control you. They want to make the Constitution a charter of positive liberties, meaning stuff they have to do on your behalf. They hate it that it's part of a negative liberties, meaning that stuff they can't do to you, or that's all about control. The Constitution is about controlling the spread and reach of government. This is all about control. If they can control you here, what do you think they're going to do next? I know what they're going to do next. All you have to do is read a freaking history book and find out what happens when government takes your firearms away, cracks down on what you can and can't say. Just read a book. Find out. And once you find out that question, just look at what the potato's doing right now. Is it tyrannical government? Yes. We live in a fascist state, unfortunately. Not a far-right fascism. No, this is a fascism of the mind. It's all about control. They want to control your weapons. They want to tell you what you can and can't do, what you can and can't use, how many rounds you can have in your magazine, or how many rounds you can have in a stripper clip. This is about control. The government wants to control you because you're pesky. You think for yourself, especially if you're on the right. You think for yourself. I bet you're thinking right now, if you're like on the fence or like for gun control, you're like, wait a minute, control? They don't want to control me. Really? Then why are they trying to control guns? Why are they kind of trying to control you, what you can and can't say? Well, the government's not doing that. Big tech is. Big tech is behind the Democrats. Big tech is Democrats. Big tech is socialism. Big tech is communism. Big tech is fascism of the mind. Make no mistake about it, boys and girls in Laszlo land. Gun control is about control over you.